So a lot of people say, well, I don't want to buy food that's grown in California and shipped to Ontario because it takes 5 days to get here, and by then the nutrients have all gone way down and it's not as nutritious.
Right.
Okay. So is that true? Well, sort of. Okay. So vitamin C is one of these molecules that degrades very quickly.
Right.
And once this food is 5 days old, we have less vitamin C. And that's true of some of the other vitamins. We don't have less minerals. So the amount of calcium, iron, and so on, those are elements. They don't degrade. So it doesn't matter if this thing took a year to get here from California. It has the same amount of iron, calcium, magnesium, and so on.
Yes.
But organic compounds like the vitamins, some of those can decompose.
Yes. Yeah.
Um, on the other hand, others may actually increase. Okay. So what happens when we pick a vegetable or fruit is that it keeps changing chemically.
Right.
Okay. It's still active chemically. And so chemicals are produced, chemicals are degraded, and things change. It is incorrect to assume that all the nutritional chemicals decrease. Some may actually increase, many of them stay the same.
Yes.
Okay. So it really depends on which one of these that we're actually interested
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the real answer. And we don't really know that. The next part is, okay, we buy this thing and we have two parsnips side by side, and one we eat raw and one we cook. Which one is more nutritious? Well, again, it depends on which nutrients we want to look at. Okay.
Yes.
So, for instance, we have vitamins, and the B and C vitamins. I think I got this right. I may have it backwards, but B and C is water soluble. No, I can say the way around. I think they're oil soluble. The other vitamins are water soluble. Okay. So when I take a parsnip and I cook it in water, I boil it, then the water-soluble vitamins actually leach out of the parsnip into the water, which we discard, so we lose those.
Yes.
But the oil-soluble vitamins tend to stay in.
Right.
When I take the same parsnip and I now fry it, the
Yes.
opposite happens. Frying pulls out the oil-soluble vitamins and
Right.
leaves the water-soluble vitamins behind,
Right.
right? In addition to that, we have the process of, well, heating in itself causes chemical reactions. So some of these things start degrading when we heat them, right? So whether you cook them in water or oil doesn't matter. They're going to start degrading.
Like vitamin C. Perfect example.
But yes, that's right. But there are other things that we also degrade. So one thing people think is that all this fresh food is good for us. But you have to remember that all this food has chemicals in it that are not good for us. These are things that plants make to keep pests away, for instance, like the oxalic acid we talked about, right? That's not healthy for us to eat.
Yes.
Um, so if I have food and I cook it and it degrades the oxalic acid, that's actually good for me.
Yes.
In fact, it's one of the reasons you shouldn't eat beans fresh, right?
Yes.
Beans have some chemicals in there that are not healthy for us. So we should cook those beans. The cooking process, the high temperature of that process degrades that chemical that's not good for us and makes the beans healthier.
Right. Yes.
But cooking also degrades some other things, some vitamins that we need or
Yes.
may need, right? So the answer is much more complicated than people make out.
Yes.
That's the bottom line. And to be quite honest with you, we don't know the answers in most of those cases. Like if you
Yes.
ask the question, should I cook my parsnip or not? We don't know the answer because we don't even know the 5,000 compounds in there and what they do to us. We don't know what most of them do when we heat them.
It tastes better cooked.
Well, it may taste different, right?
You're gonna
And
eat.
taste, we shouldn't minimize taste, right?
Yes.
We eat for two reasons. One is nutrition. But let's be honest, at least in developed countries who are spoiled, like North America, we eat mostly for taste and flavor and so on because we have so much nutrition, we don't actually have to worry too much about it. That's
Oh.
not true in other areas, but for most of us in North America, we eat for flavor and taste,
Yes.
right? And then the argument can be made that, well, if you cook the parsnip, so you have two choices, cook it or not cook it. If you prepare it in the way that you really like it, you will eat more of it. So even if that cooking process decreased the nutritional value of it, you eat more of it. So you actually get more nutrients because you have to look at the total amount of nutrients you have, right?
Yes.
If you eat 3 pieces of parsnip because you don't like parsnip versus 10 pieces, you're better off with the 10 pieces that have less nutrients.
Yes.
So it many times it comes down to the quantity. So a
Yes.
very good piece of advice I give people is cook it the way you want. Don't worry too much about nutrition. Be aware of it. Be aware of what these things do, but cook it the way you want so you eat more.
Yes.
And if you do that, you will be healthier.
Yeah, I've done the same. I think it's kale. I did an article on kale once where I was talking about how you have your raw kale salad. You gotta
Right.
kale on its own raw is not, to me anyway, it's not very palatable. You got to add sugar and oil, sugar and fats and salts and acid in the salad dressing, mayonnaise and all this sort of stuff to make and peanut and nuts and raisins. There's all these things you add to a kale salad so you can actually get it down.
So
Um,
yeah.
but if you take kale and you
Oh, I
blanch,
can't wait to have some.
yes, if you take kale and you cook it or you blanch it or whatever, a lot of that the bitterness of kale goes away. And like you toss it around, you saute it with a little bit of garlic, a little bit of this, a little bit of that sort of thing. All of a sudden, and it also shrinks, right?
Yeah.
So,
Right.
like in a salad, maybe you'll eat, you know, uh, 100 grams of kale, and if it's cooked, you might eat 400 grams of kale.
Right.
So the fact that the cooked kale has half the nutritional value of the raw kale, if you're eating 4 times as much, it doesn't matter that it has half the nutritional value. You're getting twice the value because you're eating more.
You're
So
eating more.
everything you're saying is like, if you like it, there's still nutrition there. Even if it's degraded, you're getting more.
Right.